So, hello guys. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Just a little bit of, I wanna come back here for a little bit for my channel. Guys, it's been really hot in Nairobi. It is so hot in Nairobi. It's unbelievable. I've never actually been outdoor or been in Nairobi when it's really hot. This is the first time ever. So I don't know, people are gonna come in. Hello Jennifer Johnson, nice to see you. What time is it here? It's, let me see, it's 9 actually, almost 10, 2 minutes to 10, and I need to rush to work, but I said let me make a video to update you guys a little bit on what happens, or if I need to vacate, because somebody was telling me that I need to vacate my business premises because of my unruly neighbor who is really being a piece of ish. And I don't think so, guys. I really don't think so. I don't think I have to, simply because I haven't done anything wrong. He actually is the one who needs to vacate because he's been given notice to vacate. I haven't done anything. I pay my rent on time. My neighbor have no problems whatsoever with me. My neighbors have no problems whatsoever with me, apart from the neighbor that I was telling you guys about previously. Like, people in business places are just sort of malicious, okay? People, you cannot trust people around you, especially in business places, because I told you guys about the neighbor who came to actually poison the girl that I work with, and giving her an idea of, you don't have to actually give her the money. Give me the money when I'm away, and she works in my absence. She was telling this girl that you can keep the money. In fact, I need you to do me a service, but then don't give her that money, you know. And my assistant was like, that's kind of weird, very weird, since they don't know each other like that. So it's like just poisoning. They were just poisoning somebody else's and trying to sabotage somebody else's business, someone who have nothing to do with them. I've never done anything, guys. I'm always at my business premises, never like go around causing troubles or whatnot. I'm just indoors doing my thing, you know. But obviously, this heat is it's very hot. I'm sitting next to the window, and the sun is blazing hot right now in the morning, and so the heat is hitting me and I'm feeling it. That's why you see me. If you see my face glowing, it's not that I'm glowing. This is all sweat, okay? I'm sweating. So what did I want to say? Yeah, what was I saying? Like, I'm not one to be bullied around or to be pushed around. So I'm not gonna let this guy push me or bully me around. I have to make my stand, because obviously I'm not the first person this guy is having problems with. He's been fighting around and all that. So he have problems with a lot of people. So I don't have to. Someone was telling me I need to vacate. I'm not gonna vacate, okay? Even finding business premises that will actually work for me right now, and it's very difficult, the area that I'm in, to find even a place to actually work as in to have your business in. So I'm really not going to put myself through that troubles of trying to find a place just because of this guy. He's the one who needs to leave. So situation update, a little bit of update with Daisy, guys. I know that some of you guys are telling me that I need to take her in, and I need to not drop her, and I need to to hold her by the hand and don't let her go and teach her and sort of have her with me so that she can change her ways. I can help her change her ways. And I don't have time for that. I really don't. For me, it's either you are responsible or not. If you are not responsible, the beautiful universe will teach you how to be responsible. I'm not gonna put myself through troubles of raising another unruly teenager. I have raised enough teenagers in my lifetime. I'm not gonna do it. And if she comes here, she only comes to visit, but not to stay. She can come and visit, but then she has to go back to her mother's, okay? They have to learn to live with each other. And this idea of her mom feeling like anytime her child does something, like anytime she doesn't feel like, dealing with her child, she's sort of going to toss her around and take her to other people. At least she feels like she have options. But I think that you have to deal with your own cross at some point, because people are not going to take your cross for you in this life. Especially for me, I need a peace of my mind. I have a lot of my troubles to deal with. I have a lot of my stresses to deal with, and I don't want somebody else's child bringing me troubles. That is just not, it's not to say that I don't love her or I don't care for her. It's just that at 17, she's actually turning 18 this year in August. She have less than 4 months, like less than 4 months to become a teenager, like an 18-year-old. By now, if she hasn't made up her mind about her life, or she doesn't, like, which 18-year-old does this kind of things? Someone is saying you need to take her for counseling. Guys, if a bone of getting education is not in her, it's not in her, okay? You can't cancel this to force somebody to be academically involved. You cannot. If she doesn't want to have education, she doesn't want to have education. Because explain to me exactly why she doesn't take notes, her notes, why she doesn't carry her books home to study, and why she doesn't even want to study or even look at books when she's at home. And so another thing, why I don't get it, guys. Why didn't she register for her O-level exams? Why did her mama give her the money and then she decides to use it? That is somebody who really don't want to learn. She doesn't want education. It's a waste of her time. She'd rather do other things. And the other things that she wants to do, somebody is telling me to bring her under my roof, take her to my shop, teach her. She doesn't want to do that. During some holiday when she was here for 8 weeks, I tried to tell her, let's go to the shop so that you can help me around instead of sitting at home and watching TV. She said she doesn't want to go. She said, I don't want to go. So she didn't want to go, so I don't force her. I let her be, okay? And I'm not the one who is going to hold somebody's throat to teach them what to be like. That is not how I was taught. As in, I didn't even have my mother to sit me around and teach me. Life taught me that I have to be responsible for my own future. Otherwise, I'm going to wallow in poverty. Otherwise, I'm going to continue having the cycle of being poor and living miserable and all this drama. I don't want that, okay? If she still hasn't seen that life is about working hard and being disciplined and having some sort of what is this called? Having some sort of structure in her life, despite being spoken to several times, then I don't think that you can take a teenager this like an advanced. She's almost 19. She's not gonna be a teenager anymore. 18 is an adult, okay? If she cannot take control of her own life after being spoken to several times, and she cannot listen to her mother, and she cannot listen to me, and I don't want to get involved, okay? Don't tell me, guys, please. People who tell me, take her, please, don't do that. Because it won't work. I don't deal with people who are disrespectful. I can't, okay? I don't have the patience, I don't have the energy, I don't have that, okay? So I think that for herself, she's just going to learn the hard way, the way we learned the hard way, you know? For me, in my family, in my siblings, all of us, the minute, because my dad didn't even have time to educate us, okay? Didn't have the finances to educate us. So the minute you get out of standard 8, the primary standard 8, you're supposed to be out, okay? You're supposed to be out, find your own way of continuing your education. Get bursary, get sponsorships, do whatever it is that you know, or get married. That is just how it was. We didn't have anybody to hold us by the hands, to tell us, you know what, come, I will educate you, come, I will do this for you, come, come and lay your head in my house for a few days. No, we didn't even have exercise books, okay? Exercise books, while the rest of the people in this homestead have whatever they need for school. They had uniforms, they had food to eat. We didn't have food to eat, okay? So you can imagine being raised that way, while you see other people is living nicely and comfortable and very content, and you see yourself living in just poverty because you are illegitimate. You don't belong. So you don't need to be helped anywhere, okay? So you have to find your way through life. To an extent, some people still think that the only way I could find my way through life would literally open my legs and have prostitution, because apparently prostitution is in my blood, my genealogy, my whatever. So I have to do the same thing, prostitute around to find my way around life. That is exactly how some people believed that me, whatever I'm doing even in Dubai, is not something that is even worth. I'm just prostituting around, okay? Being written off. And that in itself made me realize that this life is not easy. You know, you cannot depend on your relatives all the time. You have to, the relatives, you can't depend on them. You have to wake up and become your own, find your own hustle and do whatever you have to do to maneuver yourself around this universe. Nobody is here for you, okay? You are by yourself. You are by yourself in this universe. So if you think that somebody is gonna be holding your hands all the time, I'm not gonna, especially if somebody is not willing to make effort to better their lives, I'm not really gonna do that. I'm not revenging, or I'm not comparing her with me and how I grew up and whatnot, but she just doesn't want to be helped. You only help somebody who is willing to be helped. And I don't have the energy of all that. So for her, she's very smart. She is actually somebody who is well capable of even attaining a university grade B. She is somebody who is very, very, very smart, but she has refused. She has refused to learn. She has refused to acknowledge that she's refused. Because even if she comes to my shop, even if you send her, she doesn't like being sent. Even if she do that, yeah, I'm like, excuse me, I'd have a lot of things to do with my, like I have a lot of, I can't force anybody to be what they need to be, okay? So please don't say to me, do this and do that, do this. I've made up my mind. I don't want any drama. I don't want any troubles. I don't want anybody's child to, even my sister's child or anybody's child to give me headache. I want peace, okay? I don't want any drama. Leave her. She will learn. One day she learns and then she comes back. Because today I was listening to radio, and this lady, she was only like in the same grade, same age as Daisy. She decided to actually run away from school or refuse to learn. And she went and, listened to peer pressure. She went and did whatever, and ran away. Her dad didn't know where she was. She found a man. She got married. She had 3 babies and all that drama. She married, poor. Yani poor. And then now, today she was coming back. She's like, she wants to call her dad to sort of ask for forgiveness for how she behaved and ran away from school, because right now life is teaching her hard way. She's divorced. I don't know, she's a single mother raising 3 children by herself, no money, no nothing. you know, like you set up yourself for poverty. Poverty. I mean, and I know that education, not everybody, um, um, propels through life via education. There's a lot of people who are not educated and they are millionaires, billionaires out here, okay? Or if you ask her, what do you want to do with your life? She don't know. At some point, she wanted to be a flight attendant simply because I was flight attendant. Now, again, I asked her recently, she said, I want to be a nail artist. Now, I mean, she doesn't know what she wants to do with her life. What do you, I mean, let her choose her own path. Let her learn through the hard way. Right now, I think she stays at my brother. I'm not sure what is going on there. Nobody has called me again since I told her mother that I don't want her to come and live with me. Nobody has called me again. So, you guys, life will teach her. She's old enough right now. She's old enough to find job, to find work, even to sustain herself. Old enough, okay? So anywho, guys, this is the end of this video. At least I've spoken to you guys, and I don't want anybody else telling me what to do regarding this situation. I'm not moving out from my business premises, okay? I'm not bowing down to this bully guy who thinks that because I'm a woman, I am supposed to bow down to him. I mean, who the hell is he? Like, I don't care, okay? I don't really care for him like that. I don't even talk to him. I don't even know what kind of, I don't know, okay? So if he feels threatened by anything a woman does, that is on him. And I don't have to actually bow down to him and feel threatened and feel unhappy and feel sad and whatnot. Right now, because he was given warning, the music has reduced. He's not even playing music. He's playing, but at a very low pace. But because now he's being watched, okay, he was even taken to the police station and told that you are actually going to vacate if you misbehave the next time. So right now, he's on his best behavior. But usually he doesn't listen. So he's going to go get drunk and come back and again behave the same way. But I'm also watching him closely because hell will break loose if he come cross my path ever again. Honestly, I know someone was saying to me, don't be violent, don't be la la la, don't be, no. I'm going to tell that guy that I'm not one to play around with. Okay? I'm not the one to play around with. You didn't get drunk to come and frustrate me. You don't even know me. Like, leave me alone, okay? So that's exactly what is going to happen. But until then, I'll see you on my next video. Have a lovely day, okay, guys? Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.